Hey Taurus, welcome to Intuitive Gems. My name is Desiree, and today I'll be doing your money, wealth, finance, prosperity, and abundance reading for the month of October 2024. If this is your first time catching one of my readings, I do want to say welcome, and I invite you to subscribe because I do these readings each and every month, and I would love to share your money message with you. For the readings this month, I am using my tie-dye tarot deck. I'll clarify with my Radiant Rider-Waite Tarot. And then we will close out your reading, Taurus, with a Halloween Oracle card. Yes, we are in spooky season. My favorite time of year, All right. Oh, and if this reading is not specific enough for you and you'd like to ask me a direct question about your circumstance, situation, or whatever, make sure you join me for my weekly live streams. I do live tarot Q&A every Monday. And you can ask me anything about anything live, all right? All right, let's get right into your reading, Taurus. So, that Temperance card is a beautiful card. Now, the Temperance card indicates harmony, balance. Sometimes this is receiving messages and guidance from your angels, spirit guides, whatever. I do believe that some of you need confirmation when it comes to your financial situation. You need reassurance, or you need to know that everything, like you're moving in the right direction, like you're on the right track. Okay, that's kind of what's tripping you up here, is you have some self-doubt, especially as it relates to your finances. And that card is telling me to tell you that you are on the right track and you're doing the best you can. And as long as you keep doing the best you can, Taurus, everything is going to work out. Everything is going to fall into place. All right, but you're going to have to think at a different level, and sometimes that's really hard to do, especially when you've been thinking a certain way for so long. All right, so understand that when it comes to your money, you don't know what you don't know, and sometimes that is going to require you to do something different, more research, maybe get educated, maybe even just trying something different as it relates to your money. And what I'm picking up here is as it relates to paying off debt, saving money, and for some of you, starting a business. All right, so you're gonna need to think differently in order to maneuver through those things without feeling like you're tripping yourself up, or without feeling like you're doing something wrong. Now, the other card that we have that's really interesting, you've got two. You've got that Queen of Swords and the King of Swords, which means it's time for you to eliminate everything that's getting in your way. This is people, this is stuff, this is bad habits, anything, relationships, whatever. It really is time for you to let things go, because in doing so, you make room for the things that you want, especially money. Now, the other aspect I'm picking up with both of those swords cards is that, and I hate to say this, but Taurus, really examine where you may be wasteful in something because it's costing you money. That's what I'm getting. Is there something you're doing that's wasteful because it is costing you money? All right, and so we need to figure out what that is, because we don't want to lose any money unnecessarily. All right, so that's what's going on for this first week of October. All right, let's see what else is going on with Taurus as it relates to money, wealth, finances, prosperity, abundance for the month of, October 2024. All right, we got an extra card. That's okay. Now, all of the signs have been getting the High Priestess card, so she's definitely making her presence known. This is the card of the Divine Feminine. She's also the card of intuition, psychic, and spiritual gifts. All right, some of you can be making money with your spiritual gifts, but for whatever reason, you're not. And I'm not saying you have to be like a tarot reader like me, but some of you, your intuition is so on point, you could use that in other areas or in other industries, you know, in ways to make money. Maybe you have just such an intuitive sense about predicting trends in fashion or books or anything. All right, so understand that it's okay to use your talent, skills, gifts, whatever, to make money. Now, we got the Star card. That's a card that indicates health and vitality. You're going to be attracting a lot of attention in that second week of October. You're going to be saying no to a lot of things. Now, because we're talking about money, I do believe that you're going to be saying no to something that just isn't quite what you want or what you need it to be. That's okay. Don't make any apologizes for saying no. Any apologies for saying no. We also got that King of Wands. Now, the King of Wands, remember, this is somebody paying attention to you, somebody really impressed with what you do and how you do it. It's also an indication that it could be time for you to move on. Now, again, because this is a money reading, this could be moving on from your career or your job, or it could be maybe moving on from your business in some way. Doesn't mean you have to close up shop and run away, but it does mean that it could be time to start thinking about an exit plan or an exit strategy. Finally, we've got that Nine of Wands, which is a card of feeling discouraged. And again, I'm feeling like this is related to the Eight of Wands, or the Eight of Swords. Now, I'm picking up that you're questioning yourself, Taurus, and you have some self-doubt, but I'm here to tell you, you're doing the right thing. It may look different from what other people are doing, but you're doing the right thing. And that's really all that matters. And that's the most important thing, is that you're doing the right thing for you at this point in time in your life. Now, how that's going to play out, well, that depends on you. Are you willing to learn from your mistakes? Are you willing to take full ownership of whatever happens? You'll make it work. You'll be okay, because you will. I promise you, you will. All right, so try to do your best to do whatever you need to do so you don't have doubt when it comes to your money. If that means working more, if that means cutting back in some areas, if that means saving more, investing more, whatever you need to do so you can either lower or eliminate the doubt as it relates to your finances, that's what you need to do. All right. Okay, let's see what else shows up for Taurus. Oh, you got that Sun card. All right. All right, what do we need to know as it relates to money, wealth, finances, prosperity, and abundance for the sign of Taurus for October 2024? Oh my goodness. All right, so the Sun card, the most positive card in the deck. You're going to have success, and it's also, again, I'm feeling like you need confirmation, Taurus, that you're doing the right thing. Look, more money's coming in. All right, but you're still questioning yourself. I think that's just going to be an old habit that you're going to have to learn how to break. The Queen of Cups means your feelings are on high alert. But again, that makes sense considering, you're going through a lot, you're doing a lot. But money is on the way, or you have some good news. I should say some good news coming as it relates to money. That happens in the second half of October. The Sun card means success is definitely on the way. So please don't question or doubt that. Some of you change your mind about walking away from something. And this Ten of Wands means to pay attention that you're not taking on too much. And I'm feeling like this isn't like physical stuff. I'm feeling like this is emotional, mental, and spiritual, okay? You need to protect your mental health, Taurus, because that will help you have clarity when you make these decisions regarding your money. All right, so when we move into the second half of October, Taurus, a lot of momentum is happening here. A lot of progress is happening. And you're still doubting yourself. You're still doubting, but it's okay. But that is something you're going to have to let go of and release, because it's getting in the way and it's tripping you up of making the money you want to make, Taurus, right? Because a lot of times doubt comes from fear. And so you could be fearful that you're doing something wrong, or it's not going to work out, or you're going to lose money. All right. But remember, you're going to have to do whatever you need to do in order to eliminate those feelings. All right, but I'm not saying put yourself at risk. I'm just saying learn how to manage your emotions and navigate those feelings so they don't trip you up, especially in areas concerning money. All right, so Now, all of the signs have been getting this Wheel of Fortune. I think October is just going to be a lucky month for all of us because that Wheel of Fortune is coming up time and time again in pretty much every reading. And when I see that, that tells me that it's energy that is for the collective. It means all of us are going to be having our lucky break, our lucky streak, our lucky wins very, very soon. Well, in the month of October, it's going to be lucky for all of us. All right, so we got the Wheel of Fortune. It's one of my favorite cards. It really is, because it's also a card about good surprises, and I love nice surprises. All right, let's move on to the Emperor card. The Emperor card means that you need to have a little bit more structure as it relates to your money system. And when I talk about a money system, that's your savings, your investing, and you're paying off debt if you have it. You need to have a system in place for all three of those things, where you systematically put money aside into savings, and you systematically put money into investing, and then you systematically pay off debt. All right, so this is what I'm getting with this card, is you need to have those systems in place. All right, we also have the Queen of Pentacles. She's telling us that now is not a good time to invest, and that's okay. You know, we pay attention to that. Unless there's some unbelievable deal that's happening for you, that might work out. But usually when she shows up in the reverse, it's hold and wait, okay? Next up, we do have that Chariot card. Now, the Chariot card is another good card. It's a fast mover because that means a lot of things are happening at the same time. All of them good. So you're going to feel a little excited and overwhelmed, but like I said, that's going to be fun. The Eight of Swords, great. Remember, we had that card here, but look, it's in the reverse here. So whatever you were struggling with here at the beginning of the month, it looks like you finally overcome it towards the end of the month. And remember, this was that self-doubt or the fear of making a mistake, or maybe just, you know, analysis paralysis in some cases. All right, but whatever that is, it looks like you finally overcome it, or you release the feelings or whatever's getting in your way. You release that at the end of the month, and that's really, really good. Finally, we have the Death card. The Death card is a transformation. A lot of you are transforming your whole entire money profile, so to speak. You're really designing a life that you love, and one that works for you, and one that works for your situation. The Death card is always positive change, because it's really, it's like, it's just a way of expanding that is so profound, and it's more than growth. It's also the knowledge and the experience that comes along with it. All right, so it's also another card that indicates success, because it means you're no longer your old self, but you've stepped into a new, better version of self that makes new, better decisions, especially as it relates to money. All right, Taurus, so your month is very powerful, lots of changes. You're going to be feeling emotional as we move through the month, especially in areas regarding your money, but that's okay. You are going to manage it and master it as best as you can. All right, Taurus, let's go ahead and pull an Oracle, Halloween Oracle card. We've got the ancestors, the love and legacy of our DNA. You know, sometimes that's indicated by this Temperance card as well. Remember that first card that came out in your reading? The Temperance card sometimes indicates, you know, angels, ancestors, spirit guides. I think I did mention that. But it's, I don't want to say coincidental, but it is interesting that this is the card you got, the love and legacy of our DNA. So also with the High Priestess card, take some time to ask for guidance and ask for wisdom from your ancestors who may be on the other side, because they will share answers with you and they will help you. But you just have to ask and be receptive to what, you know, what they're willing to share with you. All right, Taurus, I hope you enjoyed this reading. I hope it was helpful. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments below. And thank you so much for spending this time with me. We'll do it all again next month.